848. Gotham Gordon Batman. Now it's Robin Doppler Zordicus. Sweet food in my hotel suit. She's doing exactly one donut on the willy. You got heart. Just act like you know that you are. These busters in the Guatemala at 551. Yeah, these busters in the Guatemala at 551. Yeah, these busters in the Guatemala at 551. Okay, we have 551 shown here. 551 month, Queen Elizabeth II birth to March 21st, 1972. Now, March 21st, 1972, to 3 March 2021 is 2,554 weeks, 1 day. Okay. So, July 3rd, 1962, Tom Cruise to June 3rd, 2018 is 551 month. Now, 33 month, 9 day, June 3rd, 2018 to March 12th, 2021. So here's what happened on those days. Guatemala deadly volcano was going on. Miguel Bando and Bravo died. Nature Reserve Fire Sand Youth was his connection, kind of, with Daniel Ortega. 21 March 1972, Georgios Zoidikis fired by Georgios Papadopoulos. So all this was predetermined stuff, that went on. So just wanted to show this. I'll zoom in real quick, and you can take a look. Okay. So get this on here. So right here, this is the Dendera chart, as you can see at the top there. So really, I'll show it two ways. I think this is how I saw it the other night, but this guy here, this man here, he's receiving from this whale here that you can just barely see. He's receiving a V-shaped vest or some type of shirt, and it's kind of flared, so it looks a little bit Native American. But that's what he's putting on. It's going over his head. Now, it could be a headdress, literal headdress, or headpiece to wear as Native American. But this guy is receiving that. Then, then if you look again, look from top to bottom, you can see the whale. I'll zoom in. Okay. You can see the whale here with kind of a smile on its face and a cloud above. This is the cloud. Okay. Then the arm, you can see the arm. That headdress becomes an arm doing a flex. And then this is the moon or sun. I think it's kind of the moon. And then it's doing a serpent is coiling up to strike. Or not coiling, like preparing to strike. It's like hoisting itself upward. And then there's like a disc there. And then there's a kabuki mask, one of those big masks that the Japanese would wear. And that kabuki mask right here, I'm going from top to bottom on it there. And And I know this makes something else as well, but that is an actual face of somebody. But then so then there's like a baby or something on the back of this guy here. It's like he's got Yoda with him or something, but it's not really Yoda though, because it's more like an alien baby like masked face, and that's on the back of him, and it's kind of like it's on his neck too. So it's like controlling the voice and preserving it, sort of thing. And then so then it goes down here. This is the leg, and it goes over to um, kind of like this. I'm not really sure if it's like something that like a cherub instrument that's from Ezekiel 28, and then it gives the glove. So it gives like all this stuff, like it gives the glove and it gives the Ezekiel 28, like it's handing it off to this falcon here that has the sword. Like the falcon, like it's giving the falcon the glove and the Ezekiel 28. Okay. To the falcon and the sword. And the falcon is sitting on the sword. Probably the falcon gives the sword to this guy down here that looks like one of those old grandmas that is losing their hair from like a movie like Winchester, but not Winchester, like one of those like more spiritual Native American films. And then there's like a cloud there's like a V-shaped cloud on top of him. It's like the V is coming through the clouds on top of him. So and it kind of looks like Predator also. The hair. The hair looks like Predator as well. Excuse me. So, um, but the way I saw it that stood out to me was this whale here, and then this like headdress that is going on this guy, you know. But now I see it both ways. Like I just looked myself with the computer and I saw it a little differently. But I knew it was right here though. It's all this. So um, you can take your pick of who you think these people are. I mean, really, this is like a Elysium situation, I think, with the the bowl piece and the glove. You know, it's like it's handing off all that stuff because the glove is the captain, the main, and then um, the bowl piece would be the traffic, the actual tier, and it's handing that to this falcon here, which is handing off the sword to this guy that has the hair, and I kind of think, um, hmm, I'm not real sure. Like they said, my grandma Stella was at this wedding, and she wore a red dress, and they all kind of made fun of that picture because she was the only one that wore the red dress at the wedding, like she stood out, and that's also in the Matrix film. But this image makes me think of Stella, and she was my grandma Granby's grandma, and she was full-blooded Native American. And then my grandpa's mom, um, H's mom, was Effie, and she lived in Albany in the country and would say prayers in her garden. Um, so it kind of makes me think of both of them. But And then it has that predator stuff with it. So I'm not really sure. We can go over it more later, but did want to show this though. It's like all these exchanges will happen. All the and are happening. All these exchanges, like, but really handoffs. Like here, take this, take this, take this. Like you get these powers, these powers, these powers. Like more than one person, you know. Um, so that's kind of cool, I think. So and this I really do think is the moon. This crab here, I think, is the moon. Um, so, and the moon I saw tonight was orange, huge moon, kind of orange and gold lit over the city. Then it got higher and turned to its usual gray silver color. But for a little bit there tonight, it was kind of a gold orange over the city. So I thought that was kind of a sign, you know. So it didn't last, but I thought that was cool. It's just kind of whoever caught it, you know. So and I do feel strong walking in the sand like that at the park. This kind of does relate. This arm here, make doing the flex. Because I have my gloves on at the park, and then I like how the whale kind of has a smiley face. I know this doesn't look like a whale, but in here it looks like a whale. It's right in the clouds there. I've got it right under it here. You can just make out that whale, and it's doing the strong arm. You know. So all right, thank you.